Hello friends, how are you all? Today I am going to present a very important session on Sqoop job automation by creating a Sqoop job and the operation regarding the Sqoop job, like how can we create a Sqoop job, job list and its details by using the show commands. So be ready to having appetite of learning Sqoop job automation by the way of easygoing, and I am here to give you step-by-step proceeding, and I will show you its outcome in a very simple and programmatical approach. So begin the session with proper enthusiasm and learning. Okay guys, so I have already prepared two consoles, like Cloudera window, and one is SQL. So in SQL side, I have selected the database ZDB. Inside ZDB database, we have four tables, and I have taken itype table for our records. So you can see there are 7 records in this table. So we want to import to the hdfs directory id. Suppose we use id directory in hdfs, so we can import this data to the id directory by using the Sqoop job automation. So we have to do some work on the cloud, in the Cloudera side. You can see by using ll command, we can see some file and folders are there, but we need to create a pass file. In that pass file, we have to keep our password. So we will create a pass file by using echo command. Echo, suppose password is Cloudera. Cloudera is the content inside a file. Our file name is pass file. If we use this, yeah, definitely it will create. If we read this file cat file pass file, then Cloudera, yeah, Cloudera is sitting inside. This is the mandatory condition in the Sqoop job automation. Actually, we cannot give the password Cloudera hard coded, so we have to create this password inside a file so that it will be confidential. Yeah, it will create, but there is a problem here. Actually, we can see there is a space, and Sqoop job automation says there should not be a space, without any space. We have to create our Cloudera password, but you can see there this black space is here, so we have to remove out this space. So how can we remove this space? By using the -n before the Cloudera password. So first of all, we have to remove this pass file. Okay, yes. Now same echo, now we use -n, then give our password, route it through pass file. Now you can see clear our password is created. We can read this pass file. Our password is created. You can see there is no space right now. Now it will work. Okay, so this is the mandatory condition while we creating the password in the Sqoop job automation. So in another window, now we have to create a Sqoop job. Okay, so I have already prepared a Sqoop job. So you can see the whole template. I am going from very starting. Sqoop job hyphen create ijob hyphen space import connect JDBC, same localhost, and ZDB is our database. ZDB our database, and hyphen username, root, and our password is password file inside the home Cloudera. -m1 table is itab and target date is user Cloudera IDIR. Or with this we have actually this is the Sqoop job automation, and it will in incremental in nature. So we use three details, that is -hyphen incremental append, check column ID. We have taken ID column because it is incremental in nature, like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on. And actually this column should be taken in the incremental nature, like date column, timestamp column, ID column, like this. So we just shoot it. Now you can see our iJob is created. How can we validate it? Sqoop job -- list. You can see very clearly here iJob is created here. Okay, so now we can execute this job by using Sqoop job -exec, mean execute. We are just executing the job, exec iJob, and shoot it. Yeah, processing is going on. So in another window we can validate the directory by using hadoop fs -ls user Cloudera IDIR. Yeah, map reduce job is going on. We can see the 7 retrieval records after successful. Retrieved 7 records means job is successful. So we can validate it in IDIR directory. Yeah, one part file is created here. We can read this part file by using the cat command. Yeah, 7 records are here in this ID directory, and in our SQL table there are also 7 records. Suppose two more records are added in this table and on the next day. So Sqoop job automation, the main advantage of Sqoop job automation is we do not need to remember all the time the last value. It is automatically appended the records which are added next day. So suppose we insert some records in this table into itab values. Suppose 8, suppose Ravi, I, and end. Yeah, affected. 9th record, Rai. This time we take S, and it is from US. Okay. Control C. Okay, MySQL, sorry, we can revalidate it. MySQL, use root -p Cloudera. Yeah, use ZDB, select star from itab. Yeah, 8th record is maintained. We now insert 9th record. Tab values 9 Kajal and keep is yes and US. Yeah, now we can validate the table. Yeah, two more records are there, 8 and 9. So we just go into the Cloudera side and we just execute our Sqoop job, execute again, exec ijob, and it will import the two 8 and 9 records in the ID directory, and we can validate it in the other Cloudera. ls user group ID, the job is going on and it will retrieve two more records automatically. You can see here part file is there, one part file is there, job is successful. Yeah, it retrieved two more records, so we can validate it. Now two part file will be generated, right? So you can see by validating this, reading the files like cat user Cloudera, you can use asterisk, and all the 9 records you can see here. Yeah, understood? So suppose next day one more records is added, suppose 10th record, Rama. Oh, okay, issue. Yeah, one more record is added. Now we can validate the table. Yeah, 10th record is added. Now we need to just execute the Sqoop job once again. Definitely. Now the job is going on and the 10th record will automatically import it to the ID directory, and we can validate this. Now in this ID directory you can see 3 part file will be created. Part time 0000, 01, 012, right? So now we can read all the part file. So through job Sqoop automation we can incremental records will be imported to the hdfs directory directly. So we need not to we have not to remembered always the last value. So it will record the last value automatically in the Sqoop job automation. So thank you so much for understanding the concept, and it is very easy to run. So I am very thankful for watching this video. Thank you once again. Bye. Have a good day.